Okay people, I have received some vape mail, as you can see. It's not a small box, in fact it's quite a large box, as you can see there. Right, just sit down here while I undo this. But anyway, in the box we have one of these. I'm going to do it here because it needs to be set up on the desk, which means I'm going to need slightly different camera angles for me and Julie to have a proper look at it in a short while. What we have there is an E-Shisha base. Now, this has been loaned to me by ok-smokey.com for purposes so I can have a look at this. I have a mouthpiece and stuff. He sent me this because I don't have an E-Shisha set up in the house here, and he's also sent me this for an appraisal. And it's an E-Shisha kit which is available from ok-smokey. So I'm going to set this up on the desk now and set it all up, have a little use of it, and then me and Julie are going to come in and have a chat about it. Quite looking forward to this. Totally different. Looks nice as well. Okay, back to the studio, me and Julie.
Hello, Darklings.
Darklings.
Yes, it's us again, Andy.
Yes.
That one.
Yes,
Julie,
me.
from the Vapor Mists.
Yes.
Today we are doing something totally different.
Which you would have seen on the unboxing thing, which I just did.
Which this comes in handy with.
Yes. And this. It's an Nargilla E-Shisha kit from ok-smokey.com.
Okay. So before we do any trying or anything else, you would need to have a hookah pipe already. Don't know how to pronounce it. Is it hookah or hookah, whatever? You would need to already have one of these or purchase one of these.
Yep.
So this is really for the people who already use a hookah pipe or a shisha pipe, however you call it.
Yes.
So we've got the water in it already.
We have.
He has tried it without the water, so we'll give you a comparison of with or without.
They won't know that because they won't have seen it.
Yeah, but he has tried it,
Yes,
so
I
he can
have.
tell you what the difference
Yes.
is. So we'll move that over here,
But what
and
you
we'll
get
do
in
a blue Peter.
What you get in the kit is this. As I say, that's sold separately. You have to have that or have to go and get one of those. What you get is the kit, which is what I showed you on the unboxing. I hope, because it was done a couple of days ago. If not, hello, how are you? Right. Different camera angle today, so I'm having to talk up. Bear that in mind.
Yes.
Because we have more distance between us
And the camera.
and the camera, which is over there. But what you get is a battery and a pod, a flavour pod they call them. Take this one out. So there's your battery, and it's also got your atomizers in there as well.
Let's do some stretching. You can see the contacts there.
Yeah.
I will come closer to the camera.
You will?
Okay, yes.
You will?
Because I'm going to take it apart.
You are.
Here we go. Right.
You hope.
Here we go. There's your battery base. It took us a few minutes to find the battery,
USB charger.
the USB charger hole.
Yes.
There it is.
Because it's hidden at the bottom of the hieroglyphics.
So, in this bit here, right, let's see if I can undo it. You had the spike to pierce the pod, and then you undo. Here we go. And but I'm not going to take it any further because know me. Inside here you have 4 atomizers. So there we go.
Yay, that's your battery. And there's your flavour pod. Show it to the people. Show it to them.
I actually like these. They are really cool looking. They, you know, it's not ceramic, it is a plastic, but it is rather cool. Here we go. There's your flavour pod. And a little seal. Pop this back on if you take it apart. You know, if you want to change flavours but you haven't used up a whole pod. So pop that back on to stop it all leaking out. And there's your hole for getting it out. This one's apple and it's 0 milligram. There we are.
Thank you so much. Now when you're using these for the first time, put it onto the battery 3 or 4 times. It's a magnetic seal on there, so it's very simple to put on and turn on. But it says put it on 3 or 4 times, and that's so that it has, or the needle on the top there has enough prod in it, for want of a better word, to punch the pod and make sure that there's a flow of juice over your atomisers, okay? Because you don't want to dry taste it. Not very nice at all. Okay, so that's it. That's what the completed unit looks like, and that sits on that. Whoa! Sorry, fingers not what they used to be. Anything like what they used to be, but never mind. There we go.
There we go.
Hopefully that'll pick it up quite nicely on there. Take your pipe. I've never actually owned one of these E-Shisha kits, so you know this is quite new for us as well. And then it's ready to go, really. Now, when you take your inhale, you get a little light comes up on the halfway down the base there. You might see it. Yeah.
At that point there, we don't know if the camera's picking that up because the repeater is a bit far away. Ooh. Burbles.
It does. Well, you kept saying you could do some sort of music when you inhale, so I figured, well, we'll put some water in the base.
Oh.
And then we'll get the bubbles.
Getting a little bit of
wispy bits of
vapour coming from the jar.
Yep.
I think that's when you were putting it on. You dropped it, and I did notice that the disc had some drips on, so they're probably just boiling off now.
Yeah. Okay. So I actually find that I can't do a mouth inhale, a mouth and then into lungs inhale on this one. I have tried adjusting the air screw, but unfortunately it's still a very, very, very airy draw. So really, the only way, if you try a mouth inhale, you get a little bit of vapour. We haven't used quite a lot of suction there, so it might be. No, I won't go there. Right. My mind is pure.
Get on with it.
That's what she said. Right.
Oh.
Shh.
Do we need to talk, darling?
Hello, how are you? I find I have to do a direct inhale. An awful lot more vapour, as you can see. And it is quite good. This is the apple, isn't it?
Yep, that's the apple.
It's very, very, very mild on the taste. Now I do have a mint one in here as well, and this is the same. It is very, very mild. It's not like you get from a lot of juices on your taste and stuff like that. It's there, but it's very much in the background, I've found.
Is there a difference between having water in the bowl and not? Because you have tried it without the water.
No.
There's no difference.
No, it's the first time we've tried it with the water in the bowl because it's got bubbly effects, and we like bubbly effects.
Really?
I might have a hiccup in a minute.
Oh dear.
Yeah, thought so.
Yep.
Right.
So the general idea behind these is it replaces the pod part that you would have with a traditional hookah pipe,
Yep.
where you would place your substance, a bit of foil, and then have to sort of get your charcoal burning and all the rest of it. This is quicker, and according to the figures given to us by E-Shisha, ok-smokey, I'll find it in a minute, it is here. It's about half the price. I like that, Egyptian and filming. She had to join in. Hello.
Your minions are watching.
Yes. So, here we go. Here we go. They calculate the costings as opposed to traditional usage. They tobacco or leaf. Can we mention it?
Yeah.
Costs around £40 to £50, and the pod itself is 20. So once you've got the starter kit, the pods themselves only cost 20. So about half the cost of the charcoal and other supplies that you need
So
to
if
do
you use
it
this sort of thing,
traditionally.
it's another way of carrying on, but from the electronic point of view, and zero.
Yeah.
The
And
pods
it's
are-
quicker. Getting your charcoal to light takes about 15 minutes. This is just a case of taking it out of the box and bung it on, and you're there. You're not waiting.
Pods are £19.99. Batteries can be purchased separately at $45.99, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm away from my PC at the moment, so I don't have like my prompter on there. So you can purchase that separately. Each pod is equivalent on size to a 20ml bottle or thereabouts. So, you know, side by side they're about the same. So it gives you an idea of roughly what's in there. It does say you can get 1500 clouds from it per pod. It's possible. And it may not be possible. It depends on your own individual style of vaping, if you like, on how long the draws you take, and a lot of other variables as well. So always take those with a little bit of pinch of salt. But if it says 1500 clouds, you can pretty much say, even if you've taken long draws, you're going to get 750 or up. So £19.50, 750 up. You can work it out for yourselves as to what they're. Now it has a myriad of flavours. And interestingly, it has the 0 nicks, which we have here, but it also does 2mg nick as well. So if you're on low nick, you can get in the 2mg ones. And let's say loads of flavours: cherry, blueberry. It's very American, blueberry, isn't it? I think there's strawberry in there, and all sorts of different mint, apple, grapes. I like a bit of grape. You like grapes as well, don't you, darling?
I do actually.
See.
Yes, I like a little bit of a nibble. The texture of biting into it.
Right. But yeah, from the electronic version, as I say, for my part, when I first got it, it took me 2 minutes to figure out where to plug in the charger because it's hidden underneath. It's like, I've got a charging lead here, where do I plug it into? You see, even us reviewers don't know it all the time. But this is from ok-smokey.com, and
Your starter kit comes with the wall plug.
yes,
USB
at the bottom. Yep.
It's in there. I'm not going to bother. 2 pods and your battery.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can get the kits with different flavours to start with, and either at 0 or 2mg.
So you take you have a little rummage through. And the starter kit itself is £94.99, so it's on par with some of the higher end mods that you get.
Yes.
And if this is the way you want to go, then
You've got another
It's a-
alternative
you've got an
of
alternative.
using your E-Shisha on there, but yeah, it's quite interesting, and it's okay. Perhaps the flavour part of it, which is a lot of what these type of E-Shisha types are meant for. Flavour needs to be brought up a bit, really, in my opinion. It is very, very much in the background, which is a shame, because it should be full-on flavour, which is what you use these, but perhaps that will be sorted. I don't know. Well, I should say on the charging, this light on the base, when you charge it up, it's red. When you're vaping or taking a toke from it, it's red. It has a safety cutout, which I believe is 10 seconds. When that happens, that'll flash red and it will stop, so you can't inhale anymore. When it's charging and when the battery is fully charged, it goes green. Okay, so it turns from red to green.
okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Our work here is done.
Enjoyment value, pretty good. It's as far as we know, it's the only electronic version on the market.
Of this type,
Of
as
this
far as I
type.
know, but it's a new kind of one for us
it's a new
to look
concept.
at. Yeah, for us to look at, not concept, but for us to look at. It's a new type of
New idea.
of idea. And even the cat here likes to be in its presence.
I think it's the pyramid, cats and pyramids.
Yes.
Yeah. It's meant to be.
Hello, Ghosty.
Yeah.
Are you going to say goodbye to your minions?
No, she's going to ignore her minions.
Yes.
She's superior to them. Okay, guys and girls.
And small green furry creatures from Mars.
Yeah.
And green lumps of putty found underneath your armpit on a Sunday afternoon.
Ooh.
And the cheesy bits in your butt. No, never mind. Say goodbye.
Right. Goodbye all. Have
I'll
a good
say
day.
goodbye before I die.
Yeah.
Goodbye before I die, that rhymes.
Oh, I'm going to kill him.
Again.
See you all.
Bye. Say hello to your minions, Kirsty. Meow. Yes, that's it.
Please hang up and try again.